Thank you, and I would like to make a motion to put Olga Martin Steele in as interim. I am interviewing some commissioners, and so I will come back with a recommendation, if you will, in at least a month, since I haven't had a time to advertise this fully. Several people pointed it out to me, so for at least for 1 month.
Any thoughts or concerns, Supervisor Brown?
Well, I do. I think that, perception of conflict is, or be it real or perception, is an issue that each supervisor has to deal with, and it's your decision to make. I don't support it. I think there's a clear conflict, and I think there's nothing wrong with having that position vacant. We've actually had that happen before, where a planning commissioner actually passed away, and so there was an effort to replace that person, and so I think for the sake of the perception of conflict, I think that would probably be the best option available. So that would be my decision, my choice.
Any other board members share the same concerns? Supervisor Comstock?
Well, and I think that would be a good idea, since there are still 4 members and we're talking about a month. I think it would be probably, Supervisor Steele can make his own decisions, but it seems like it would be easiest and best to avoid any conflict to just have it be vacant for a month.
I want to add one other thing too, and I don't mean any disrespect in this, but the relationship that each of us supervisors have with our planning commissioner is different, depends on the board member. But in the 14 years that I've been on the board, I have never once had a discussion with my planning commissioner, because it has to be independent of the board. It's a process that goes through, and then there's an appeal process, and that would be very difficult to justify with a spouse. I think that it would be wise to keep it vacant until you've filled it.
Supervisor Steele?
I can take advice from the board members, and I certainly accept their view on this, and so I'll withdraw that recommendation. It will have to remain vacant for a month.
And just to...
Doesn't even have to be a month. You have someone next week, good to go.
Yeah, whenever I can get someone up. There was some problem with people saying they hadn't heard about it, even though I had made an attempt, and I got it in the paper, but I'm going to try one more time, and if that's fair.
It is a good decision, because it's true. And I know every one of us have a different relationship, but I haven't even seen my planning commissioner in a year, and there's an insulation there that I think is a value into the public trust. And so I think it's hard to overcome that when it's your wife, and so I know you're just trying to fill the gap until you select somebody, and that's noble, but I do believe it creates a perception problem, not just for yourself, but the entire county.